Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHONJ fans want more of Teresa Giudice. Do RHONJ fans really want more of Teresa Giudice? She has been on the show since it started and has held on no matter what people have said about her. More so, she lasted despite her stint behind bars, so does that count toward her longevity, or does she just know how to play the game? Keep reading to see what Teresa is saying about returning to the series. No one knows what will happen when it comes to season 15 of RHONJ. Andy Cohen and Bravo are still in discussion over how to improve the long-running franchise. Season 14 was a disaster after the cast was utterly divided and could not coexist as one. More so, they could barely film together, and the network knew there was no way the show could continue. The idea was to reboot the entire series with an all-new cast. Or they could keep some of the fan favorites and bring in some fresh meat to spice things up. As far as the fan favorites go, everyone has different tastes, and some think that newcomers Danielle Cabral and Rachel Fuda bring in the right spice. However, there is also the ongoing Teresa Giudice versus Melissa Gorga debate. Some fans ride for the Gorgas, whereas others will always be Team Teresa. It also appears that Teresa is on her own team, per Monsters and critics. She recently spoke out about the upcoming and possible changes to RHONJ on her Turning the Tables podcast. In Teresa Giudice's opinion, fans and America still want to see more of her and what she has to say. I don't think America's done with me yet. I feel like they want to see more of me. I feel like there's still more of me that, people want to see, and I want to show everyone. She then shared how a new side will come out in Season 2 of E's House of Villains, which begins October 9th. That being said, she hopes it may sway some opinions about her. They're gonna see a different side of me on House of Villains, and I can't wait to see everyone's reaction from that. Maybe that'll help with making a decision. To keep Teresa Giudice on RHONJ, she does have some guidelines. There are people she would like to be fired from the series, but she did not share who they would be. Of course, fans who watch the show know well enough Teresa does not get along with her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga. Additionally, she has been trying to take down Margaret Josephs, so seemingly, she is alluding to those ladies. Now, the big question is if America wants to keep Teresa as much as she thinks they do. They shared their thoughts. Is she delusional? We def want a break from you, and very soon at that. I'm done with you. I've been done with you for a while now, lol girl. Bye. We've been done with you. It's time for Andy and Bravo to start listening. Wrong. I never want to see you again. I feel like we are done with you. I stopped watching because of you. We'll watch again when you're gone. Teresa Giudice has long been the reigning queen of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, and fans of the show seem to want even more of her. Her fiery personality, fierce loyalty to her family, and never-ending stream of drama have made her a staple of the franchise since it debuted in 2009. Through all the ups and downs, from legal battles to family feuds, Teresa has remained at the heart of the show. Her ability to bounce back from seemingly insurmountable challenges, all while maintaining her position as one of Bravo's most iconic housewives, is what continues to draw viewers in. But why do fans crave more Teresa Giudice? What is it about her that makes her stand out in the ever-growing roster of housewives? It's more than just the table flips and the infamous prostitution whore line. Teresa is, at her core, a complex character, and this complexity is what keeps fans glued to their screens week after week. The Queen Bee of Jersey drama. One of the key reasons fans are so hooked on Teresa is her ability to bring drama like no other. Teresa's storylines have been central to many of the show's most talked about moments. From her explosive arguments with her brother Joe Gorga and his wife Melissa to her dramatic falling out with her longtime friend Jacqueline Larita, Teresa's life is a roller coaster, and viewers can't get enough of the ride. Her fights are legendary, and Teresa has a way of pushing buttons in a way that keeps the tension high. Whether it's because of perceived slights, betrayal, or just pure misunderstanding, Teresa knows how to escalate a situation and deliver explosive moments that leave fans wanting more. And while some of these confrontations have gotten ugly, there's no denying that they've become iconic moments in reality TV history. Who could forget Teresa flipping the table on Danielle Staub, cementing herself in Real Housewives legend? It's moments like these that make her irreplaceable. A family affair, Teresa's complicated family dynamics are another big reason why fans want more of her. Her relationship with her brother Joe has been fraught with tension for years, and their arguments have often taken center stage on RHONJ. But it's not just her brother. Teresa's entire family seems to be a source of endless drama and intrigue. Her daughters, particularly Gia, have grown up in front of the cameras, and viewers have watched Teresa navigate motherhood while dealing with public scrutiny. Her father, who passed away in 2020, was also a significant part of her storyline, offering moments of heartfelt emotion that contrasted with the often volatile atmosphere of the show. And of course, there's Teresa's ex-husband, Joe Giudice. Their legal troubles, including their time in prison for fraud, were some of the most dramatic events in RHONJ history. Fans watched as Teresa went from doting wife to a woman navigating life without her husband, and eventually going through a very public divorce. Despite the adversity, Teresa has always come out stronger, a trait that has endeared her to many viewers. But it's her ability to keep her family at the forefront of her life, despite the chaos, that resonates with fans. No matter what's happening around her, Teresa is fiercely protective of her children and her family name, and that loyalty is something that people admire. The ultimate comeback queen. Teresa's resilience is one of the most compelling reasons why fans can't get enough of her. She's been through more than most of her fellow housewives: a stint in prison, her husband's deportation, a highly publicized divorce, and the loss of both of her parents. And yet, every time life knocks her down, Teresa comes back stronger. After serving time in prison, many wondered if Teresa would be able to make a comeback, both on the show and in her personal life. But not only did she return, she did so with the same energy and intensity that made her a star in the first place. Her ability to rebuild her life in the wake of such devastating circumstances only made her more relatable to viewers who have gone through their own struggles. In the most recent seasons, Teresa's storyline has taken yet another turn with her new relationship with Luis Rulas. Fans have been watching closely as Teresa embarks on this new chapter, and there's a palpable excitement about what's to come. Will she get her fairy tale ending, or will more drama unfold? The uncertainty is part of the appeal, and viewers are eager to see where this new relationship takes her. Unfiltered and unapologetic. What sets Teresa apart from many of the other housewives is her unapologetic nature. She says what she thinks, and she doesn't back down, even when it might be in her best interest to do so. This unfiltered attitude can sometimes get her into trouble, but it's also what makes her so compelling to watch. Teresa doesn't shy away from conflict, and she's not afraid to stand her ground, even if she's the only one doing so. This fearlessness is a big part of why fans are so drawn to her. In a world where many reality TV stars play it safe, Teresa takes risks, and it's that unpredictability that keeps fans tuning in. A cultural icon. Beyond the show, Teresa has become a pop culture icon. From her best-selling cookbooks to her stint on The Celebrity Apprentice, she's managed to parlay her reality TV fame into a full-fledged career. Fans love her for her over-the-top personality, her catchy one-liners, and her ability to stay relevant in an ever-changing media landscape. Even after more than a decade on television, Teresa continues to evolve, and that's part of why fans can't get enough of her. She's not just a reality star, she's a brand. And with every season of RHONJ, She finds new ways to reinvent herself and keep fans coming back for more. The future of Teresa on RHONJ. As RHONJ continues to evolve, there's no doubt that Teresa will remain at the center of the action. Whether it's her relationship with Louis, her ongoing family drama, or new friendships and feuds, Teresa has a way of keeping things interesting. Fans are eager to see what the future holds for her, and they'll undoubtedly be tuning in to watch every twist and turn. In a franchise filled with larger-than-life personalities, Teresa Giudice stands out as one of the most captivating figures. She's bold, unapologetic, and endlessly entertaining, and it's clear that RHONJ fans want even more of her in the seasons to come.